It's Saturday, April 1st. My name's Rich, and this is your 5-minute fix. All right, big news coming out of the Andrew Tate saga. Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan moved to house arrest. That's right. Seems like he's been removed from jail. Let's take a read. Controversial social media influencer Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan have been moved from custody to house arrest following a ruling by a Romanian judge. The ruling by the Court of Appeal in Bucharest replaces the latest period of custody, which was to end on April 29th. Two associates, Georgiana Negal and Luana Radu, are also being released. I believe those are the two ladies that have been in custody along with the Tate brothers as well this entire time. All four have been ordered to stay in the buildings where they live unless they have judicial permission to leave. A spokeswoman for the Tate brothers told the BBC the brothers were ecstatic. After being released, Andrew posted a video of him pacing in a room while smoking a cigar, saying, "Since last year, I've been 24-hour lockdown, no yard time, pacing a 3-meter cell with zero electronics or outside contact, absolute clarity of mind, real thoughts, real plans, vivid pain, 1 hour home, and I can't stand my phone. Some habits die hard. We must defeat Shaitan," whatever that means. No idea, but who knows? Let's continue. Tristan, meanwhile, tweeted, 4 months without putting on a pair of alligator shoes. The struggle was real. So two different mindsets, I guess you could say, just based on what was said after they were released from prison. The brothers have been detained since December. They are being investigated on allegations of rape, people trafficking, and forming an organized crime group. Both have denied wrongdoing. You know, the authorities have yet to come up with any proof or evidence of this thus far, and it's been 4 months that they've been detained. So it's interesting to see how the rest of this is going to go down, considering, you know, they've been incarcerated and are now on house arrest. Lawyers for the Tates argued that keeping them in preventative custody was unnecessarily harsh when other judicial options such as house arrest were available. Leaked court documents seen by the BBC outlined testimony from alleged victims claiming to be forced to earn £10,000 or euros, 8,800 pounds a month on social media platforms under the alleged threat of physical violence. Court papers also described debts being used as a form of psychological coercion. Since investigations began last April, 6 women have been identified by prosecutors as victims. So wild stuff, crazy turn. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of this turns out. All right, some music news for you. Afroman is sued by police officers after using their faces in music videos. Now, I do believe this is stemming from a raid that police did on his house incorrectly. They had no business raiding his house. And so he obviously has surveillance on his property, as you know, anybody with a decent amount of money would, or even decent amount of fame. So he took some of that footage and used it in a music video. Obviously, it'll talk about it in this article, but just to give you a preface. Afroman is sued by police officers after using their faces in music videos. The rapper, whose name is Joseph E. Foreman, used the images to promote his brand, causing humiliation, and 7 law enforcement officers who raided his Ohio home, a lawsuit says. 7 law enforcement officers in Ohio are suing the rapper Afroman for using footage of their raid on his house last year in videos and merchandise for commercial purposes, according to a complaint. 4 deputies, 2 sergeants, and a detective, all with the Adams County Sheriff's Office in West Union, filed a lawsuit in the Court of Common Pleas in Adams County on March 13th. The complaint said it listed Afroman as a defendant using his real name, Joseph E. Foreman, along with 2 firms that market and distribute his material and 3 unnamed business entities. In the complaint, the officers objected to Mr. Foreman's use of their images for commercial purposes to promote his Afroman brand, claiming that he was using the images to sell products and promote his tours. The filing said that the rapper's actions had caused them to suffer humiliation, ridicule, mental distress, embarrassment, and loss of reputation, and listed several counts of unauthorized use of their personas and invasion of privacy. The officers are seeking damages including money from the profits that he made from using their images and a court injunction to remove the material, it said. Now, ain't that funny? They are suing for humiliation, ridicule, mental distress when they're the ones who wrongfully raided his crib. You know me, the contradiction here is unreal. In August 2022, the complaint said the officers raided Mr. Foreman's residence in Winchester, Ohio, acting on a search warrant. It cited kidnapping and drug trafficking as reasons for the search. Anna Castellini, Mr. Foreman's lawyer, said in an email statement on Friday. They didn't find anything illegal in the house, she said. Bob Robush, the chief deputy at the sheriff's office, said in a telephone interview on Friday that no charges had resulted from the raid. Wow. Here's a screenshot from a music video from Afroman's song, Will You Help Me Repair My Door? Just so blunt and succinct, I guess is the word I'm looking for, in the title of this music video. Mr. Foreman, 48, who is best known for the 2000 song Because I Got High, was not home during the raid, but a security camera system and his wife, using her camera phone, recorded the faces and bodies of the officers while they were on the property, the lawsuit said. The rapper used the footage in music videos, in promotional material for his tours, and on merchandise, the lawsuit said, including shirts imprinted with the faces of some of the officers. In an Instagram post, the filing said he wore one shirt and thanked one of the officers for helping him get 5.4 million views on TikTok. Congratulations again, you're famous for all the wrong reasons, he wrote in the caption of the post, published in September 2022. Early in the post, he called the officer Police Officer Poundcake, a reference to one of the officers in the footage who glances at a glass domed dish holding a cake. The document also referred to an interview on the YouTube channel VLAD TV, in which Mr. Foreman talks about how the raid inspired him to write the song Lemon Pound Cake. It made the sheriff want to put down his gun and cut him a slice. Mr. Foreman belts out a music video for the song. Another music video for the song, Will You Help Me Repair My Door, has garnered more than 3 million views on YouTube. In an Instagram post this week, Mr. Foreman said the money was stolen and his security cameras were disconnected during the raid. The police included a statement from Miss Castellini that said they were planning to countersue for the unlawful raid, money being stolen, and for the undeniable damage this has had on my client's family, career, and property. Robert A. Klinger, a lawyer for the plaintiffs, said no court date had been set yet. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a man of legal studies or anything like that, but I don't know. I don't know where this is gonna go. I can't foresee it going anywhere. I mean, wrongfully raided, his own property, his own footage. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. Hilarious, though. Hilarious. And we have an update here on the Takashi 69 LA Fitness beating. 3 arrested in beating attack of rapper Takashi 69 at South Florida gym. Takashi 69 left the LA Fitness with a beaten face and without the key fob to his Lamborghini SUV, Urus. His past has led some to call him a snitch. This is right from the Palm Beach Post down in Florida. I love it. Love it. 3 men are facing charges in connection to an assault on March 21st against the rap artist Takashi 69 at a suburban Lake Worth Beach LA Fitness gym. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office on Thursday arrested Rafael Medina Jr., 43, Anthony Maldonado, 25, and Octavius Medina, 23, on charges of robbery and battery after alleging that the men were involved in assaulting the rapper, whose real name is Daniel Hernandez. According to an arrest report, Hernandez was in the men's locker room of an LA Fitness along Lantana Road near Florida's Turnpike when the 3 men came in, assaulted him, stole items from him. The locker room incident left rapper Takashi 69 with beaten face. Surveillance camera video shows Maldonado entering the gym as a member with Octavius Medina joining him as a guest. Medina was seen later holding the front door to the facility open, letting in his father, Rafael Medina. The surveillance video showed the 3 men enter the locker room and exit after about 5 minutes, followed by Hernandez showing signs of trauma to his face, the arrest report said. Hernandez was treated at hospital. He later told deputies the 3 men attacked him and stole his white Balenciaga shoes, a key fob to his Lamborghini SUV, and an iPhone. Hernandez has been the victim of several reported assaults since cooperating with authorities in a racketeering and firearms case against him and others in 2018. That's where the snitch allegations come from. He faced decades in prison and quickly turned on the other members of the 9-Trey Gangsta Bloods, meeting with authorities nearly 24 times and securing a prison sentence of only 2 years. The Associated Press reported. Many fans and other rappers labeled him a snitch. Last year, someone reportedly struck Hernandez in the back of his head at a Miami club. The PBSO arrest report indicates that Rafael Medina is a high-ranking member of the Latin Kings gang. A confidential source told investigators that the elder Medina wanted to confess to his involvement in the attack, telling the source that he was in the wrong and overcome by anger. I wonder what made him so angry. During a court hearing Friday at the Palm Beach County Jail, County Judge Ted Boraz ordered that Rafael Medina be held on $52,000 bail and that he be placed on house arrest upon his release. Boraz set Octavius Medina's bail at $22K. Bail information for Maldonado was not immediately available. All three remained in custody Friday afternoon. So there's a little update on that. Seems that, as far as we know right now, what the motive for this beating was, aside from them not liking him, I mean, who knows? But, they'll have their day in court along with anybody else who would possibly attempt such a foolish act. And last one today. This is dope. Mother of the Year right here. Mother recreates a Tokyo alley for a sleepover. This is wild. Here we go. We're going to watch this. All right. Making cardboard Tokyo alley market for my daughter's sleepover party. And it's pretty dope, to be honest with you. Like the work that went into this. Bananas. It is like, also, where's she finding all this cardboard? Like, did they just move or something? Must have. And like, I imagine that she knew about this sleepover for quite a bit of time, because this seems like it would take a long time to do. But I mean, regardless, you're gonna do anything for your kids, right? So this is sick. This is dope. Mom of the Year right here, because this just looks incredible. One sleeping area. Here's another sleeping area. Another sleeping area. Like, this is dope. It's pretty sick. Like I said, Mom of the Year. Well, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you want more. And I will see you guys on the next one. This has been your 5-Minute Fix.